welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, November the 24th, 2020. I'm currently on my way to my OBGYN because it's always a cycle. So I have my maternal and fetal specialist appointment once a month, and then I have my OBGYN appointment once a month. So I had my maternal and fetal specialist appointment a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and so now it's time for my OB appointment. So that's where I'm going now this morning. My appointment is at 8:15 this morning, and it is now 7:15. I am just leaving home. It should take me 45 minutes to get there. Both doctor's offices are literally around the corner from each other. So yeah, they're both, a good bit of ways away from my home. Hopefully I don't get hit by any rush hour traffic. Especially with all of this stuff going on, I'm pretty sure, it shouldn't be that bad, but since there is a lot of through traffic going through the DMV to like heading towards New York, or heading in the other direction, like towards South Carolina and Virginia, or Virginia and South Carolina and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of through traffic that comes through that, that local traffic is also mixed up in. So I'm just hoping that I don't get caught in any traffic in any case. I don't foresee them doing anything major today. Most of the things are done during my maternal and fetal specialist appointment. Normally when I go to the OB, sometimes they'll do lab work. That's the type of stuff that I get done there. And then I see my my OB, and she she does the heart fetal Doppler thingy, make sure the baby has a heartbeat, it is a good strong heartbeat. And then we go over next steps, like because the maternal fetal specialist sends her all of the results from everything, all of the scans and things that they did, and then she discusses with me at length, other things that she would like for me to do, or it's just monitoring, just making sure everything is developing as it should. So again, I don't foresee them doing anything extensive today. Definitely I don't see them doing any ultrasound or anything like that, since that is always done at the maternal and fetal specialist. They may do lab work. The last time I went, they took 4 vials of blood. The time before that, they took 12. And they're doing a lot of blood work because they're checking to make sure, for the, like Down syndrome and any other genetic abnormalities or anything like that be a cause for alarm. They're always checking my iron, because my iron is always extremely low. During the beginning of this process, they were, warning me. They weren't really, they were concerned, but they weren't overly concerned. But they were warning me that I may end up having to have an iron infusion if my iron doesn't get higher. It hasn't gotten any lower. So they did have me change the type of iron that I was taking, because I wasn't absorbing it the way I needed to, which makes sense, because before I got pregnant, if you guys can remember back to when I did my vitamins and my supplements and stuff, that I was taking Geritol, and then I was chasing the Geritol with orange juice. So that was my way of getting more iron into my body, because vitamin C helps you absorb iron. But then when I got pregnant, I had to stop taking the Geritol, and then I had to stop drinking the orange juice, because the orange juice was making my diabetes go up. So so I had to stop drinking the orange juice. So the only thing that I was taking was continuing to take was my regular chewable iron supplement. So they changed me from the chewable iron supplement to another iron that actually has vitamin C in it, called Vitron. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'll put I'll put it in the description, what it actually is, but I believe it's called Vitron. And I just got it from Amazon. It has vitamin C in it, so it's supposed to make it easier for your body to absorb the iron. So hopefully, I've been taking it for the last almost month now. So if they do lab work, I'm hoping that my levels are going up the way that they want, because I really don't want to have an iron infusion. I don't want to have to infuse any fucking thing, to be truthfully honest. Excuse the French, but I don't want to be infused with anything, you know. But you know, I do want to make sure that I'm getting everything that I need to get to make sure that this baby is okay and that I'm healthy. So whatever I got to do, but I really don't want to have to do that, because I believe that if I have to have an iron infusion, that's an overnight stay in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken. But because I think it's just like if you have to do a blood transfusion or something like that, that's definitely like a stay in the hospital type of thing. I think in some situations it can be an outpatient, but if it's of great severity, then it will be a stay in the hospital. And I'm thinking, because of my situation, because of my age, because I am at high risk, and I'm pregnant, that they would consider that a severity and would want to keep me in the hospital to monitor. So this, fingers crossed that I don't have to have an infusion, and that the change in the vitamin worked. Outside of that, I took off today. I normally take off for my doctor's appointments because I don't know what their plans are for me, and so I don't want to put any extra stress on myself trying to rush to get back home to log into work and all of that stuff. So I normally just take the day off for my doctor's appointments, unless it's something in particular that I'm working on for work that I really, really need to get taken care of. Will I just, you know, I will just sorry, I'm trying to get around this truck that's sitting in the daggone road. But I would just, you know, I would probably log in, take care of what I need to take care of, and then I would log out. So yeah, I took the day off, and so they're coming to, and I know I'm just jumping all over the place, but I do have to get back home at a certain time today, because the baby's crib came yesterday. So the people that I'm having to put the crib together, they're putting it together today. Normally in a normal situation, I will put my furniture together myself, but because I am pregnant, and I cannot be lifting certain pounds and all of that stuff, I don't have anyone helping me do this stuff, so I just pay to have my furniture and stuff put together now. It's for my own peace of mind. But yeah, so the crib came yesterday. They're coming today to put it together. The baby's furniture, I did separately, because I couldn't find one nursery bedroom set that I really liked, like this, just really that I was just like, wow, I really need to have that type of thing. Like, if I saw a set, I always like, okay, I like the crib, but I don't like the dresser, or I like the crib and the dresser, but I don't like the chest, you know, and stuff like that. So what I ended up doing is I got a crib of a different from a different set, and then I got a dresser and a chest from a different set. But I'm also considering getting the same company that I got the crib from. They also have these two changing tables, and they're very different in look. Changing table. One is a traditional looking changing table, and the other is a changing table that has like storage and storage compartments and stuff on it. So I'm thinking about getting both of them, and instead of using them both as changing tables, one would just be storage, where I would put, like, you know, the baby's you know, like burping cloths, diapers, you know, all of the bathing stuff, like the shampoo and the conditioners and the baby wash, and, you know, all of the toiletries and stuff, the baby toiletries. And then in the other one, where I would be actually changing the baby at, I would use that one for where I would house, you know, the blankets, and things like that. So I'm thinking about getting two of them because I think they would look really nice together. And there's a wall in the baby's room that I want to kind of put something on or in front of, so that it doesn't look like such a blank space. I'm also considering getting a rocking chair for the baby's room, even though my aunt and my sister was like, you know, they're thinking that maybe too much furniture is going to be too much. But I just have to see it for myself, because at the end of the day, I have to be happy with this room. They don't live with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the one who have to be happy with what I have in this room. So so yeah, the crib is getting put together today. The dresser in the chest is not being delivered until the 10th of December. And so what I may end up doing is this week going ahead and ordering the two changing tables, so that they can probably come around the same time the chest and the dresser comes. And they look pretty simple, like they don't look like they're very heavy. If that's the case, then I may go ahead and put those together myself. If not, then of course I'll just hire someone to put together for me. So my hope is in January, somewhere in the middle of January, to do a baby's room reveal. That's what I'm hoping, once everything is together. But so far, you know, I'm loving it. I love the colors that I picked. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get over in this traffic. I love the colors that I picked, and the decor, you know, the different things that I'm choosing to put into the room. I don't want to say what the colors are or what the theme is, because I want it to be a reveal in January, you know. So that is what is going to be happening in January. I'm thinking maybe also in January is when I will find out exactly when they're going to be doing my C-section, because if you can remember, or even if you can't remember and you're new, in a previous video I discussed it, that my OB, due to all of the underlying issues that I have, and due to my advanced age and things of that nature, she thinks it would just be safer for me and the baby, for me to have an actual C-section rather than natural delivery. I'm not fond about being cut open, but I'm willing to go through that, so that my child is healthy, and that it's as stress-free of a delivery as possible. So yeah, hopefully in January I will actually know the date of the C-section. So I will, even though my due date, if I was doing a natural childbirth, my due date would be March the 29th. They normally do the C-sections 2 weeks prior to your due date. So I want to have, if I can get the C-section on or around my mother's birthday, which is March 12th, if I can get that scheduled for that, then that would mean the world to me, because, you know, my mom has since passed. It's been almost 6 years now since my mom passed. So having my child be born on the same day my mother was born would be amazing. So yeah, but hopefully in January I'll find out exactly when that's going to be scheduled, because I believe they have to schedule your C-section at least a month or 2 months in advance. So I could find out towards the end of December, but more than likely I'll find out in January. As soon as I know, you guys will. Well, I'm not going to take up any more time in this particular clip because it's already at 16 minutes. And I do want to come back and tell you guys if anything comes out of the actual doctor's appointment today. I may upload this video today, but more than likely it'll probably be Friday. Normally Fridays are the days that I try to upload when I do upload anything. It depends. We'll see. But if anything comes out of the doctor's appointment, I will circle back to you guys then. See you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. So I just had my doctor's appointment, and everything looks good. The baby's heartbeat is where it always is. It's like 140, you know, and over in that range, you know. So yeah, I go back to my OB on December let me look at this paper, on December the 22nd. So my maternal fetal specialist appointment is December the 14th, and then my OB is December the 22nd. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. I wanted to make sure I came back and closed out and just give you guys a heads up that everything is fine. Me and the baby are okay. And so the rest of the day I'm just going to chill. I may go to Walmart because I need a few things. I need some more shirts. I only buy a few things. I try not to buy a lot of maternity clothes. I try not to buy maternity clothes at all. But I'm going to tell you one of the buys that I have that is a complete game changer for me and life changer for me. So ever since I was about, I want to say 15 weeks, Itty Bit just hated to have anything going across my stomach, like at all. Like no pants, no underwear, no nothing. So even if it had elastic in it, like if it was going across my stomach, we was about to have a problem. And the further along I get in this pregnancy, the worse it gets. So, I mean, this is about to be TMI. But, so what I would do is I would roll my underwear under my stomach so that it wasn't going across my stomach. Well, so now Itty Bit feels like he or she don't even want that anymore. I think the baby want me to be naked, want me to go commando for the rest of this fucking pregnancy, but she ain't about to do that. So what I did is I bought some maternity underwear. And when I tell you, when I put on these maternity underwear, like, I feel like a brand new woman, okay? I have never, now, mind you, I have never seen drawers so damn big in my life, more or less own them, okay? But when I put them drawers on, it's like me and Itty Bit, we in sync, okay? It's like we on the same page now. You know, there's no discomfort for anybody, because when Itty Bit is uncomfortable, I am uncomfortable, okay? And I feel it, because like I said, the baby sits so low, like it's literally in my pelvic area. So when it gets uncomfortable,
hazard reported ahead.
it feels like it's trying to bust loose. Like, just like one say, you know what, I give up, I'm dropping out. Like, that's what it feels like sometimes when it gets uncomfortable. So yeah, I bought a pack, 2 packs of maternity underwear that I got from Amazon. If anyone wants to know, I will put a link to it in the description. But yeah, they were a lifesaver. So they come all the way up under the titty. They come smack dab all the way up under the titty. And then it has the front of the underwear is so that it gives you plenty of room to grow more during the pregnancy. So yeah, these are life changers. This lighting, yo. They're complete life changers for me. So that was one of the best buys that I've bought as far as clothing during this whole pregnancy. The other thing that I normally wear is like what you see in the pictures when I do my bump, show my bump or whatever. Just some, you know, leggings and the shirts, and I get those from Amazon too. They're pretty inexpensive, you know, because that's what I'm trying to do. Things that I can just lounge around in. I try not to buy anything too expensive, but something that I can still wear once the pregnancy is over, type of thing to sleep in. Because I'll wear them to sleep, I'll wear them out, or whatever the case may be if it's not too cold. If it gets too cold, then I'll throw on a sweatsuit or something like that. But regular clothes is out, because she can't be wearing no elastic across her stomach. She can't be wearing no, and definitely buckling pants and all of that stuff across my stomach. That's not fixing to happen. I'm pretty good as far as my shirts are concerned. I haven't had any issues, but today, and I'll take a picture of what I have on today. But today I have on 2 camis under my sweatshirt, because I just cleaned out my closet and got rid of all of my t-shirts and gave them to the Goodwill. And my dumb ass forgot to keep at least 2 or 3 for myself, just to, you know, wear. So I don't have any white t-shirts. So that's another reason why I wanted to go to Walmart today to get some t-shirts. But yeah, so it's the issue that I'm starting to have with my shirts now is that it's starting to get tight across my stomach. And I'll take a picture of what it looks like. You'll see it at the end of this video. What else? I think that's about it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go and pick up one of my aunts. We're gonna chill. We're gonna make a couple of runs, like go to Walmart. I need to go to At Home to get some lampshades for the baby's room. And that's about it. I'm not gonna do too much because I want to get back in the house. I very seldom even leave the house. As I said in previous videos, I don't leave the house unless it's for a doctor's appointment. And when I do, on those days, I may venture out to a store, 1 or 2 stores, and then my ass is back in the house because I don't have time to be out in these streets fooling around with this corona stuff, okay? So yeah, so I will attempt to try to upload this video today. If not, you guys will be seeing it on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so it's not that far away. But I do want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates it. I have so much to be thankful for this year. I can't even put into words. But I want everyone to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you are at home and minding what these doctors are saying about keeping your circle extremely small, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're protecting your family, you know, that you're protecting your neighbors, you know, because the last thing we need is for more victims of this virus. With that being said, guys, again, happy holidays. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea how much I appreciate you hanging out with me and taking the time out your day to watch my videos, and leaving comments and stuff. You know, it really means a lot to me, and I appreciate it. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.